In 2014, the Ngarluma Aboriginal Corporation saw there was a need to build a special place for their elders in Roebourne due to the lack of homes and because they wanted to look after their old people. The $5.63 million building was officially opened yesterday by Ngarluma elders and Minister Grills. The Ngarluma name for the elders' village is Gurumbara Thandu Maya. We finished our tour at the Moonlight Cinema, which looks just like a miniature amphitheatre, and it was here that I spoke with architect Bruno Alhacone, who worked closely with the Ngarluma elders and board to bring their ideas to life.
One of the things you're probably aware of is shortage of housing, and the elders are located in a number of places. Getting the elders together is a journey in itself, so it was a good vision for them to actually decide on this project.
Was it their idea with you designing it with the medicinal garden, the outside cinema and the fire area?
Those are all ideas that I came up with, but it was as a result of talking with the Ngarluma people. I was trying to discover what was inherently important to them, and the campfire next to a river was something that was vital, and you can see the idea of the riverbed in the space there.
When you say the riverbed, where did you source the sand from?
We actually sourced the sand from Pansy, because I think when, as a younger person, she had gone there, and so we actually got sand from that particular river.
That space there was supposed to depict the riverbed?
That's right, yes, yeah. But it's actually also a swale, so it actually takes stormwater away across to the creek at the back. So in the event there's heavy flood through there, that acts like a riverbed, essentially. That's
brilliant. I've been through the units and I love the idea of the breezeway. Out of all the different beautiful spaces here, what would have to be the one that you're most proud of and that you put the most work into?
That's a hard one, actually. I think we put effort into every part of the project. But I think what I really liked about was how the Ngarluma people really took ownership of the campfire space. Even when we were coming to the finishing stages of it, if a Ngarluma person came here, they would go straight to the campfire space and go and take a seat there, So that was good to see.
Patrick Churnside led the dance with his cultural singing and was joined by young boys and men. Pansy Hicks and Jill Churnside are Ngarluma elders from Roebourne and are looking forward to moving in.
Oh, I think everybody wants to come and live here now that they've seen it. It's beautiful. It's really done out really nicely. It's catering for people who might have some disabilities as well as sort of normal people.
What do you think of the open breezeway design?
I think it's great, you get nice flow of breeze, but, once again, inside the houses, they've taken into consideration those by providing shutters as well as your fans and air conditioners, so you can open the shutters right up at the top to let the air flow through, so it's quite good in that sense.
Where we're sitting now, we're actually in the riverbed area. Apparently the sand and the rocks are taken from the river.
Right in the middle of it is a fire pit where the elders can, we can do our cooking, we can have barbecues, we can all sit down around this area and, talk amongst ourselves. And we've also got an open-air theatre, which is wonderful, the Moonrise Theatre over there. And, I'm sure that'll be put to good use between cooking up and then going to the movies.
I hear that some of the plants here have medicinal purposes, or you can use them for medicine.
Yeah, the gum tree here, see? You get that green leaf on the top, boil that one and drink that for cold.
Belinda Churnside is the Executive Officer of the Ngarluma Aboriginal Corporation, and she has been working on this project for the last year. She was glad to see the end result.
Well, I actually wanted to live in it myself, looking at how nice the place is and how it's been set up.
Tell me about the conversations that you had with Bruno, the architect.
Well, I think it was like a collaboration of the elders and the board. Board having some input, but the actual design here, the layout, was specifically the needs of the old people and what they wanted to see. This has been a long journey and a major milestone of our corporation and for our people to deliver these sorts of projects and initiatives in the community.
So how do you plan to pay for the upkeep and to keep it running on a day-to-day basis?
So the rent that they're going to be paying will be regenerated to the Aboriginal Corporation. We can actually deliver self-sustainability and economic development for our people.